She's looking faster.
Welcome back into the Eli Sports Network. Here we have a matchup between Washington Emerald and Oregon Pacific here at the 2021 FastPitch Showcase here. Up to bat first for Washington is Berkeley Porter, class of 22 out of Eatonville High School in Eatonville, Washington. Pitcher and shortstop.
Turn it over.
Lined up and the delivery. Swung on, smoked into left center field. Porter turns first, digging for second. She's going to be in, standing up. Leadoff double there for Berkeley Porter.
Even fell into there. That's I see he's swinging that from 6.
That'll be Lauren Thomas stepping up. Thomas, class of 23, Sela High School. Pitcher and third base, 2 positions. Pitch outside. Count 1-0. In the circle for Oregon Pacific is number 11, Hope King. Class of 2023 of Madras High School. And getting stuck on the ground trying to get back. And getting back just in time is Berkeley Porter. The Turf Monster caught her up a bit there. This one hit into the gap. This time left field is going to get under it. No tag up there from Porter. So a fly out there for Lauren Thomas. Now up with 1 out, Brandon Pendleton out of Sela High School. Also class of 23. First pitch called ball. Lined up in the 1-0, right back up the middle. It will just barely stay in the infield, which forces Porter to stay over at third. Tack it up to an infield single there to Bryn Thomas. 2 on, 1 out. Runners at the corners. Quick infield pitching visit. Allison Heater. And next one up here. Heater, class of 22, East Valley High School out of Yakima, Washington. And see the Blue go break up that meeting. So Heater will dig in. First offering to her outside. And the throw down to second, get through into center field. That's going to allow Porter to come home and score. And then standing up is Thomas over at third. So fewer runs to knock in for Heater now, but still has a runner at third. Looking at a 1-0 count. Wind up in the delivery from King. Hit and caught over at second. Trying to double up, they cannot on Bryn Thomas. So a line out over there to second as a result for Heater. And now Yuri Sealer, will step in. First one in there, strike. Wind up 0-1 offering. Hit towards third. Throw over to first in plenty of time. And that will end the inning. Not before Washington Emerald puts one on the board. It is 1-0 heading to the bottom of the first. Back here on the Eli Sports Network, matchup between Washington Emerald and Oregon Pacific. Bottom of the first inning, Kaylee Miller will lead off for Oregon Pacific. First pitch to her, in there for a strike. In the circle for Washington Emerald will be Lauren Thomas. Thomas's 0-1 delivery, square around, and bunting is Miller down the third base line. Throw not in time. Infield hit, bang bang play over there, but Miller showing off the wheels. Gets in safely. Stella Hookah up to bat, foul tips the first one. The windup and the 0-1. Outside, throw down to second. Good throw. Ball bounces out of the glove though. Good toss by the catcher, but Berkeley Porter over there covering second. Had to just bounce out of her glove there. So stolen base for Miller. Looking now with the runner in scoring position. Count 1-2. Lauren Thomas gets set. The 1-2 offering to Hookah on the way. Hit, stung into right field. Miller rounds third. Ball gets in quickly. Throw home and gets free. And sliding in safely will be Miller. So Miller gets a run. The ball got in quickly from the outfield. But the run still scores. And now Jessica Kelso. Bunt shown, pulled back. Ball is called. .1-0 delivery in there. Throw down. This time's cut off, and then the bit of a relay throw might have stopped that one from being thrown out. So Thomas was Communicating to a catcher, let's not throw down anymore. Wind up inside on Kelso. Thomas 2-1. Outside. Now make it 3-1. The wind up in the delivery, hit about the same spot as the last ball. Out to right field, tossed to first, was very close. And diving back in time over at third is Hookah. So everybody is safe on the single by Kelso. Nobody scored. Now be Sidney Boren. Foul tip there. That one in the dirt. Good block by the catcher, keeps it in front. One run in right now, tie ball game. Bottom of the first inning between Oregon Pacific and Washington Emeralds.
Jeff said he's going to give it some.
Ball fouled back off the netting. And I'm not quite sure where it ended up, so a new ball needs to come in play. Runners at the corners. Stella Hookah at third and Jessica Kelso at first. Ball inside. Throw down. And no tag was even applied. They come home and safe, sliding under the tag. And Pickle ends up going into center field. And now an advancement over to third. And they're going to try and wave her home. The relay throws. No good. Everybody's safe without the ball being put in play by Sidney Boren, as Hookah and Kelso both score. So every RBI opportunity taken off the board here for Boren. Boren digs back in. Still no outs here. 2-2 is the count. Wind up in the delivery. Hit. Well, left field and bounces. No, it's over the fence for a solo shot home run. Boren goes yard. Would have cleared the bases. Said she just RBIs herself. 4 runs across home plate and 4 batters faced. Now up to Malia Alexander to keep the hit train going. There's been 3 singles and now a home run so far in this inning. Pitch is blocked there. And breaking ball up high. Ball 2. Again, that previous pitch kind of messed up the fixing. We'll fix it in between innings here. So sorry for the obstructed view for the time being. Wind up this one chopped towards first. An easy walk over for Enriquez over at first for the out. Delaney Logan, that's a 23 out of St. Helens High School now. Pitch well outside. One out here, 4 across, 4-1 ball game. And another low one. This one high, 3 balls and no strikes. Wind up in the delivery, that one in there at off speed. And another beautiful pitch. Back-to-back beautiful pitches there. Got one low, and Delaney walks. First base runner of this inning that got on via the walk. Now Lola Jarrett will step in. This one hit, and straight up in the air, pop up to second. So Jarrett, the first pitch she sees, pops up. Now 2 outs. Taya DeGron. Lined up from Thomas. Pitch on the way in there for a strike. Pitch out. Back in time is Logan. One shot towards third, throw across the infield in time, and that will complete the inning. 4 runs get scored, including a solo shot by Sydney Bourne. Will head to the top of the second inning, 4-1 in favor of Oregon Pacific. Back here on the Eli Sports Network, Dakota Smith will lead us off here in the second inning for Washington Emerald. Immediately hits it right back to the pitcher. Picked up and tossed over for the quick out as Hope King has that comebacker. So 1 up, 1 pitch, 1 down. And now it is Jaylene Manriquez. That pitch gets by. The 0-1 turns into 1-1. I think that the 1-0 turns into 1-1. Excuse me on that. Lined up and the pitch, swing and a miss on that one.
She's like, take it easy on me when I was catching. I was like, yeah.
Count now 1 and 2.
I was like, I don't need to hit it. I was like, yeah, just do it.
Lined up and the toss outside. 2 and 2, count evens up. Offered here by King. Smoked down the third base line. Right between the legs of the third baseman. Enriquez turns, looked at second, will drop back to first with a 1-out single. Morgan Cervantes now 2023 out of Gonzaga Prep High School. And Spokane digs in. That one hit up the middle, possible double play ball. 2 for 1, and then no throw over to first for fielder's choice there. Enriquez and Cervantes. Flip spots there a bit. 2 outs. And Molly Embry now steps in.
For some reason.
That one popped up behind us here and goes in the other field of play. Lined up toss. Slow chopper stays fair. Tag is applied down at first base by Allison Nordling, and that will end the inning. No runs scored, 1 left on base. We'll head to the bottom of the second here on the Eli Sports Network. Back here on the Eli Sports Network, now pitching for Washington Emerald, will be number 11, Allison Heater. So she relieves Lauren Thomas there. First pitch, low and inside, ball one. Pitch in there, strike. Count now 1-1 on the Oregon Pacific batter, Aaliyah Alexander. Oh, excuse me, wrong hitter. Double check that number real quick. And that is, excuse me, number 8 on that one, as Allison Nordling. Pitch tipped, possibly playable, and caught. Charging in from first base was Dakota Smith for the put out. As Nordling is the first out.
So we get that's pretty big. Undo it. We undo it. Loosen it, hold it out, and what should be that big round.
So one out here, bottom of the second. Chopping bouncer by Hope King. And another unassisted play here by Dakota Smith. So Dakota Smith with both put out so far. Now Madeline Fullenwider will step in. 2 outs. This one right into the center fielder's glove, and that will be a 1-2-3 inning, just what Washington Emerald needed. We'll head to the top of the third. It is 4-1. Back here on the Eli Sports Network, quick swing by Maya Mitchell, and she sends it out into the outfield for a leadoff single here for Washington Emerald in the top of the third inning. So now Allison Marai. Lined up in the pitch outside. A 1-0 delivery on the way. Bouncing ball to third. Over to second for one, and only get the lead runner there. And Maya Mitchell is out. And Allison Mariah over there safe on the fielder's choice. Madison Cloninger.
real good. I'm getting caught up on top. I didn't even think of it.
Cloninger out of Garfield Palouse High School, Garfield, Washington, class of 2022. And the runner takes off. Bouncing ball gets through. Center fielder there to pick it up to make sure that Mariah goes no further.
Not really. It looks like it was something that might be a little bit delayed.
That one just missed.
Here's a solid fiberglass.
That one a little too high. All the ball. Count is 2 balls and 1 strike. Strike called that time. Count is 2-2 even. 2-2 outside. Hey, never mind. That was a 3-2 count. So, Donegal will go down. 2 on base now. Back to the top of the order here for Washington Emerald as Berkeley Porter steps in. Still only 1 out. First delivery to her is a ball. Porter in the first inning had a double and eventually came around and scored. The only run there in the first inning for Washington. That one in there, called strike. Getting back in time at first is Cloninger, but seizing the opportunities, Addison Mariah, who moves up to third. Runners now at the corners. 1 out. This one chopped foul, third base side. This one fouled straight back. Porter still battling. Outside. Washington tried to chip away at that lead that Oregon established in the first inning. Washington jumped out to a 1-0 lead, and then Oregon came back with 4 runs of their own. Have us at our current score of 4-2-1. And just inside. That one outside. So Berkeley draws the walk. Base is now loaded as Madison Cloninger moves over to second. And Allison Marai over at third. Brings up Lauren Thomas. Flew out to left in her first plate appearance. Bouncing chopper, shortstop, throws home, bounces, no good. Everybody is safe. And Washington does indeed get a run back. This one hit down the third base line. That was fair by Bryn Thomas. 1 scores, 2 scores. And now Washington in business. 2 more score on that one. Runner at third and over there at second, Bryn Thomas with the 2 RBI double. Now Allison Heater lined out in her first appearance. Three in so far this inning. This one hitting the shallow center. Revealer coming in. We're going to tag up, throw out at home, and then the throw to third. Not in time. It's no reason to throw over there to third. That was the third out there. So no run scores there. After the fly out to center field. That will do it, but Washington does score, plate 3 runs there, and ties this ball game up at 4 apiece. Bottom of the third inning, 4-4 ball game between Oregon Pacific and Washington Emerald. Leading off for Oregon Pacific is Samantha Wilkes. Last batter in this lineup here. Wilkes takes the first one for a strike. That one, bouncer over to third. Scooped up throw to first in time for the 5-3 put out. So that flips us back to the top. Kaylin Miller had a single, came around and scored in the first inning. One out. Right back to the pitcher. And scoop and toss over there for Allison Heater. So 2 quick outs here. And Stella Hugo step in. No one on base in front of her and 2 outs. Hugo also had a single, had the RBI, and eventually scored. And the delivery from Heater. Just outside. Count now 2-0, 2 balls, no strikes. Heater's 2-0 offer inside, well inside, and low 3-0. Looking out turn, showing bunt. In there for a strike.
The weather was so bad. It was tough.
Strike there. Now count is full, 3-2. Peter winds up for the 3-2. Chopped back foul. And strike three, got her swinging. And that ends the inning. None left on, none score. We'll head to the top of the fourth. 4-4 between Oregon Pacific and Washington Emeralds. Yuri Siller will step in. First pitch to her in the top of the fourth inning is a strike. Hope King still out in the circle. Wind up and outside. Count even 1-1. Wind up. There's a high pitch, popped up, and first baseman calls off everybody and secures the pop up. Over at first was Madeline Fullenwider for the first out of the top of the fourth.
Go, kid, get out.
Now Dakota Smith grounded out to the pitcher. Last at bat, his own plate appearance. First offering to her, swung on. Hit foul on the right side, just in play, but no one can catch up to it.
Okay, what's the score?
Wind up in the 0-1. Inside and high, ball one. Count even 1-1.
Steal base.
King's delivery on the way. Bounces in, 2-1 now. One out here, top of the fourth. Tie ball game, 4-4. Wind and the pitch. Smacked up the middle. And a base hit for Dakota Smith. So a single there, runner on with one out here in the top of the fourth. Jaylene Manriquez had a single in the second. Now steps in. First pitch she sees, hits the short, mishandled, and everybody's going to be safe as it trickles into shallow left. Runners now at second and first, 2 outs. Excuse me, make that 1 out. As Morgan Cervantes comes in. Reached on a fielder's choice. She hits this one right to first. We'll take the easy out over there as Madeline Fullenwider touches her own base. So runners in both in scoring position at third and second, 2 outs. And Molly Embry steps in. Grounded out to first. And the lone plate appearance for her. That one hit well, but right at the right fielder. And that will end the inning. 2 left on, nobody scores. We'll head to the bottom of the fourth. 4-4 ball game. New pitcher in for Washington Emerald will be Berkeley Porter. She takes over for Allison Heater. 2 innings pitched, 6 batters faced, 0 hits, 0 runs, 0 earned runs, no walks, and 1 strikeout. First batter she will face will be number 5, Jessica Kelso. Has a single and a run scored to her credit so far. Lined up, first pitch to Kelso. Swung and hit the gap between first and second. And a 1 pitch hit there for Kelso. She's on her second single. And now Sydney Boren will step in. Remember, Boren, everybody scored in front of her before she could put the ball in play, and then immediately hit a whole solo home run once the bases were empty. We'll see what she can do in her second plate appearance here, a little high. Lined up. This one hit in the air. Center fielder coming on strong. They collide. Center and right do. And, oh, actually, the right fielder came away with it. That was Bryn Pendleton out there making the catch. So first out on the fly out there. Malay Alexander now.
2 months ago.
1 out, 1 on. Ford's first delivery. Low and inside, pitch out. Getting back, and plenty of time is Kelso.
Yeah, about June. Mid-June, yeah. Warmed up.
That one bounces in, and taking off this time is Kelso, and she is safe over at second. Lone runner in scoring position now.
So they're headed Whiffles. And Molly's standing closer than normal. The girl's supposed to be pulling the ball. And Molly's standing closer than normal because she can't pitch very well.
That one high hits the fence. Taking off is Kelso to third. She's going to get in there standing up.
7 to 10 feet with Whiffles. And hits her right in the lower part of the socket. The impact wasn't the concussion, according to doctors. Concussion was not.
Alexander. Knock home Kelso. This one chopped foul. Out of play. Under the dugout on field 1.
She does running starts. It's like a month off the running start. And then she still has it. Showing up for her recovery, but I think that's guaranteed that she's going to stay.
Oregon trying to break the tie here.
Yeah, weird, huh?
Wind in delivery, bounces in. Taking off immediately is Kelso. Kelso is going to slide in with no throw. And Oregon does indeed reclaim the lead. So that was Delaney Logan. Delaney is called for a strike, diving back, safe. After her walk is Alexander at first. Wind in the 0-1 outside. Throw down to second. Looper not in time. Runner at second is Alexander, 1 out. 1 run in so far here in the 4th. That one swung at. Strike 2. This one bounces free, hits the backstop, allowing Alexander to move up. Logan rides in again. Time is called. Wind up, chopped foul.
Fair point.
This one goes for a ball in the turf. Line and the delivery, and lost her. Logan draws the walk. 1 out, 2 on. 1 run in. In steps Lola Jarrett. That one in there for a strike. This one popped up. Several coming in, and once again, there's a collision on the putout. And catching that one is Lauren Thomas. Potato draw now, 2 outs. Runners at the corners. This one hit, popped up. Communication better this time, and the catch is made by the right fielder. So 1 run comes in, and the lead goes back to Oregon Pacific. We'll head to the top of the 5th here on the Eli Sports Network. Back here at the 2021 FastPitch Northwest Championship. Up to bat for Washington will be Maya She Sees from new pitcher in the game for Oregon Pacific and Allison Nordling, who pitched 4 innings, faced 21 batters. That one inside for a ball, 1 ball and 1 strike. One delivery, inside low, ball 2, 2-1. This one will be an easy out over there at first. Reached on a fielder's choice, eventually came